Good morning, guys. So you might have noticed that my videos have been very short for a couple of days. And yeah, I get stuck in this kind of mindset when I'm feeling that I'm getting sick again. And it's nothing, this time it's really, my brain should understand that it's nothing dangerous. It's like I have to fight this for like 7 days more and then it's done. Then I can go back on the meds and I can feel good again. But somehow my brain just doesn't really catch up. So I'm a little bit down. I'm quite a bit down because I'm feeling how the pain is very, very fast coming back in my hands and my feet and my head. And I was so happy getting back to work, having no pain, everything. I just was happy, and now for a couple of days I have been, I don't know, one of you explained it, having one of those days when you just don't want to do anything, and that is a little bit like apathy. At least in my case, I just sit around and I do nothing. But I don't want to be that way. I don't want to do this that way. And knowing that I now have a medication that will work, it's just that I'm not allowed to eat it when I'm sick. The ordinary sick, if I have bad colds, or in this case when I eat antibiotics, I'm not allowed to have it. So yeah. But yeah, I thought I'd just explain why the videos get so short, because I get home and I'm really, really tired and I just sit down and then I just kind of shut down at the same time, and then the clock has become like 5 o'clock in the afternoon. Working half time, I get home at like 2, and then I don't know, I just lose 3 hours of the day doing basically nothing. Hardly any cross stitch either. I don't know, I don't want to. I just don't want to do anything. So yeah, but I'm going to push through. Today. I'm going to work as usual. I have to go to work, and then when I get home I have 2 videos to record today. One need to be edited and one of the photos need to be edited by the end of the day. So I have a lot to do, a lot on my plate today, but that is just how it's gonna be. So yeah, I have to push through. I actually thought I had more hours left for both of the projects. For some reason, probably because I'm editing a day after, I kind of thought that it was the 30th today and not the 31st. Yeah, I kind of lost a day somewhere. But yeah, it's going to be a lot of working and then crafting today. But yeah, that is my day. I'm going to work right now. I'm going to take a package with me that I'm sending out, because that is happening. People are still ordering needles from me. I got a whole bunch of needles yesterday, so I'm gonna sort them someday. And yeah, that is my morning. It is still freezing cold outside, and I don't think it will let up anytime soon. So it's around 0 degrees Celsius. It's really, really cold. Can only let out the kitties for short periods of time on the balcony because we can't have the door open. And yeah, freezing cold. But good morning, guys. Hope you have an awesome day. Guess what, guys? It's actually not evening and I'm vlogging. Woohoo! I'm in a much better mood now than I was this morning. I don't know why I got this hope and happiness. I think I had a very good day at work and I kind of reduced some of the stress. I got a lot of things I got a lot more understanding on what I'm doing, and therefore I'm not as stressed anymore. I know that I can do this, and I know that I'm good at what I'm doing, but sometimes I get this little doubt in my mind, this doubt that is eating my brain, sort of, and that doubt kind of creates stress, and that stress creates blockage, which basically makes me not being able to do what I'm doing. And I'm good at my work, and I shouldn't doubt myself, but I do quite often, which is quite sad. So for the past week, I've been learning new things because I'm gonna set up new services. This doesn't say anything for you, but I get to learn a lot. In my job, I get to learn a lot. And the things I'm learning right now is very new to me. And therefore, I'm worried that I'm not as good as I should be in what I'm doing. Yeah. And then I get doubt, and then I get blockage, and then I can't do what I'm supposed to do. So yeah, I'm trying to work through it, and I think I worked a little bit through it. I got a little bit better, kind of finding out what I'm gonna do today. So I'm a little bit less stressed. I'm a little bit more happy. On my way home, I stopped into the grocery store, got some milk and bread and smoked ham. My boyfriend eats smoked ham on all his sandwiches, and smoked ham is a very common sandwich meat, sort of. In Sweden, we usually eat ham in some sort, so it's smoked or boiled, or in sausage form, like salami is made of pig meat too. So, and I was wondering, what kind of food do you put on your sandwiches? Like, I don't eat ham. This is a protein deficiency and not a religious choice, but I don't eat ham at all. No kind of pig products. So I usually eat like queso or cheese in a tube. I like my cheese in a tube. But what do you have on your sandwiches usually? Kind of wondering, what do you eat for breakfast in your country? Yeah. Well, I also stepped into Starbucks. It is Friday, and I thought that I would kind of give myself a little treat. I've been pretty good this week. Last weekend, when I went out, last Friday, when I went on my craft fair, I bought a bag of candy because I felt I needed some energy and the coffee didn't help, so I ended up buying a bag of candy, and I had some candy, and then I felt really rotten for a couple of days. And I kind of figured that one of the reasons why I feel rotten, except for the infection in my toe, is that I eat too much sugar. And I kind of said that I'm gonna stop eating sugar, you know, candy and stuff. I might have told you about this, but I thought I'd take it again. So I'm not supposed to have any excessive sugar, like candy and stuff like that. I am allowed to have sugar in my coffee, a moderate one. Can say the Starbucks coffee have a tendency to have a little bit too much, but I don't eat artificial sugars. But I could probably ask them to reduce the amount of sweeteners in it. Probably like half the sweeteners or something. I think I'm gonna try to do this next time. But yeah, I dropped some on me. But I have been a very good girl this week and haven't really had that much that have sugar in it. I haven't had candy. I haven't been like binging on something. I'm trying to eat food. Even though I'm eating a whole bunch of food that is pre-processed, like Gorby's, which is some kind of meat sandwich thingy. I never remember what we always said, just eating Corby's because it's the brand name. So yeah, So I ate them for lunch, or I ate oatmeal for lunch. And that's really good, try not to go out and eat, because it's a cost thing. I want to be able to save up. We have the trip from the 8th of December. I'm going to be away for quite some time. I just have to talk to my doctor, so we're on the same page there. But also after that, I have a few things I want to save up for. Things that is actually like life essential things-ish. Nothing medical, just fun things. And I have wanted to do this for a whole lot of years. And I finally see that I might actually be able to. So I have to save my money. And with that means that I won't be spending as much on crafts also. But the other one is I'm trying to eat better and stuff. Yeah. I think I lost you there. Well, it was the candy, not eating candy thing. As I've been good at it, I'm allowed to have a coffee. So yeah, that was what we're going with, that extremely long rant. Sorry about that. But as you can probably see, I'm a lot more happy and cheerful and stuff. Yeah. Now I am going to set my ass down in my craft room, because I have some cards to be made, have some videos to record, and yeah, that is where I'm going to start today. And then I have a whole weekend full of fun things, and we'll see what I'll do. But I'll see you later. Guys! Guess who's actually getting things done today? It's unbelievable. It's kind of nice. I didn't sit down. I didn't put on the TV and sit down and started watching that, started cross-stitching and got lost into it. Instead, I actually went into the craft room. I put everything together. I started recording. I recorded 1.5 video, but my battery needed to recharge. So I'm taking the information I have right now, the videos and everything, I'm putting it into my computer. I'm starting to work on the videos themselves, kind of editing and stuff, so that I get somewhere with everything. And that is very nice. I got one of the cards. This is the tough thing. One of the cards is supposed to go up between the 1st and the 2nd of November. And I hadn't done anything with it. I was supposed to be done with it 2 days ago. Sometimes, yeah. And this is what annoys me extremely. I'm one of those people who usually try to be ahead of things. When it comes to programming, it's another thing, because you work until the deadline. Because usually the deadlines are shorter than the amount of time you're supposed to work. Yeah, so that's a whole other thing. But when it comes to everything else in my life, I always try to be on time, or mostly before time. When I went on job interviews, I usually were there like half an hour and before. I never went up though. It's always good to be there before for yourself, but when you come to a place and you have found where you're supposed to be, don't go knocking on the door until like 5 minutes before you're supposed to be there. 5 minutes or less. It's basically the time I keep. Yeah. But now I'm waffling again. What I want to say is, for the past months, my schedule has kind of been non-existent. And I think it's because I've been on sick leave and I've really been sick. It's so strange looking back on it, and it's like, I had all of this time. What did I do with it? I lay on a sofa. I did basically just cross-stitching, and why didn't I do everything else? Because I didn't have the energy. And I really hate being late with things. It's the worst feeling in the world, and I get so freaking stressed about it. And it's not good to be stressed about things, especially not when you have SLE. And I'm kind of feeling like I'm catching up a little bit. I thought I was catching up last month, which I wasn't. I was late with basically everything, and I don't know, somehow I made a few things, I'm like, oh, I'm catching up, and then I fell down into the darkness pit again, and time just ran away from me, and I wasn't catched up. So it's annoying when things like that happen. So when I get things done, and now these, oh, I just get so happy. Just get so happy. I should stop rambling now. Yeah, gonna edit some videos instead. Yeah. So I'll catch up with you later. Does my kitty have any kind of joints anywhere? They're just lying here sleeping. But like, hey, her paw is strange, and yeah. Kitties! As it happens every day, it's actually bedtime. It's dark outside and I'm gonna head to bed. I got the other half of one of the videos made, but I just got started on the third when we kind of had to make dinner because, you know, we have to eat. I don't know who got that idea that you have to eat. It's so unnecessary. But yeah, we had some Mongolian barbecue, I think it's called. Chicken and some vegetables fried with oyster sauce and ginger and garlic, and it's awesome. And I really don't want to meet other people right now because I stink of garlic. Yeah, and the rest of the evening I spent watching telly with my honey bunny and winding bobbins. I did kit up the other winter project when I thought that I would be finished with this winter project much faster, but I hadn't wound my mouth won't make the words correct, but you understand, on bobbins, you know, around on bobbins. I've been sitting and doing that this evening, putting them into my stash so that I can use them later without having to do that. So that was my evening. I think I'm gonna look into a regex if Christopher didn't fix that, but otherwise I'm heading to bed. I'm going to sleep, and I had a pretty great day. So yeah, good night, sleep tight, don't let the bed bugs bite. Bye.